Okay. So we start, huh? Yeah, Marie?
Yes, we can start now, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Moisi Interministerial Press Briefing. I think this is the 14th session since we started. So thank you all for being there from the beginning, and I hope we can continue with this initiative. With that being said, I will give Honorable Minister the floor to give us the statement for this week. Honorable, can go ahead.
Thank you, yeah, Marie, and welcome to the 14th session of the Interministerial Press Conference coordinated by the Ministry of Information and Communication Infrastructure. This week, we start with the Office of the Vice President on the report that the Gambia makes big gains in U.S. government's governance scorecard. The Gambia's governance and democratic process has been recognized and appreciated by the United States government. This is indicated in its Millennium Challenge Cooperation MCC scorecard for the fiscal year 2020. The MCC scorecard was presented to the Vice President, Dr. Aissatou Touré, through the U.S. Embassy last week. In its quarterly meeting in December 2018, the U.S. government's Millennium Challenge Cooperation Board of Directors reselected the Gambia for continued threshold program development focused on policy and institutional reforms to enhance economic growth and reduce poverty. The board also directed MCC to explore regional investment opportunities in the Gambia and other compact partners in West Africa. The MCC report notes that the Gambia government is advancing in its governance policy by ruling justly, while at the same time scoring 82% on the effectiveness of the government. The report also recognizes that the government is on the track on child health and girls' primary education completion rate, scoring 67% and 68% respectively. The MCC was created in 2004 as a new and different model of development assistance, one focused on reducing poverty through economic growth. Built on the lessons of decades of development experience, MCC provides time-limited grants to developing countries that meet rigorous standards for good governance, from fighting corruption to representing democratic rights, as well as other issues that are evaluated on its scorecard. The program takes a business-like approach, the bedrock commitments to data, accountability, and evidence-based decisions. The Ministry of Tourism. The Ministry of Tourism and Culture, as part of the implementation of a project supported by the German National Commission for UNESCO and the German Foreign Office, recently conducted a week-long training for 15 tour guides at Jufure and Albreda sites. The project, which is being implemented by the National Center for Arts and Culture, also trained 20 young women in the Jufure Albreda area in batik making, tie and dye, as well as other issues from recycled materials. On the COVID-19 Relief Fund for Arts and Culture sector, the National Center for Arts and Culture has so far distributed funds to over 200 individual artists and artistic groups. Also, 2 artistic associations have already received their relief package, while others are in the process of organizing congresses to renew the mandate of their executives to enable them to receive the relief package. The beneficiaries have expressed gratitude to the government for the relief supply and support, which is the first of its kind in the Gambia. The Ministry of Trade industry, regional integration, and employment. And this relates to the Department of Labor and the five-year strategic plan, which was recently validated. The Directorate of Employment at the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment has recently validated a 5-year strategic plan for the Department of Labor. The Department of Labor is a technical arm of the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, headed by a Commissioner of Labor to advise the Minister of Trade on labor-related matters. The restructuring of the Department of Labor will allow for much-needed decentralization of the services to enable the government of the Gambia enhance decent work environment for all workers in the country. The Department of Labor's strategic plan for the next 5 years will focus on 4 strategic priority areas as listed below. 1, institutional restructuring and strengthening of the Department of Labor for increased operational efficiency. 2, effective and mechanisms for enhanced social dialogue. 3, harmonious industrial relations and compliance with labor laws. And 4, provision of efficient public employment services. The Ministry of Land, Regional Government, and Religious Affairs. The Technical Committee of Jobs, Skills, and Finance for Women and Youth in the Gambia project funded by the European Union and implemented by the United Nations Development Fund in partnership with the Ministry of Land, Regional Government, and Religious Affairs, on Sunday concluded a 3-day visit to the project sites in Lower River Region and North Bank Region. The team was led by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Land, Regional Government, and Religious Affairs. The 3-day visit was meant to access the process. Sorry, let me repeat that again. The 3-day visit was meant to assess the progress of the project implementation and to interface with the key implementing actors at both ward and regional levels. This 4-year project, which started in 2018, is meant to promote job creation through green and climate resilience local economies, increase employability of youth, women, and local communities through the provision of skills and training. The project also supports women and youth to access funding from financial service providers. Thank you so much. And that's the end of the statement. Now we can go into the questions and answers.
Thank you, Honorable, for that update. And now the floor is open for questions. If you have any questions for the Honorable Minister. And I would ask that we kindly make it very quick because the Honorable is not feeling well today. Yes, hello, do we have any questions?
I can see that Ansu Baji, I don't know whether it's QTV, is trying to connect.
Yes, he's connected. Yeah.
Okay. I think he's gone.
Yes, he's gone.
Okay, GRTS will give the video to them.
Yes, they can share it. I also recorded it.